Proud to Care North Lincolnshire was initially set up given the recruitment and retention pressures that were faced within health and social care. What we found in North Lincolnshire is that our registered managers were out delivering care because they didn't have enough staff, and that then took away their capacity to undertake recruitment themselves.
One of the developments within Proud to Care was for the Introduction to Care programme. So we set up a recruitment hub, and that was to introduce the care sector to people who had no experience working as care workers. We invited people to come and spend 5 days in a classroom, meet a variety of individuals and undertake some training of what it would like to be working as a care worker in the sector. We support them with a 5-day introduction to care, and they go through training, learn the skills needed, and then we support them through working in a variety of different settings when they're available, around their availability, whilst they receive the support and training that's required.
We wanted to look at something that provided them that support across the whole sector in finding available recruits for the care sector, inducting them, providing the training, screening application forms, undertaking DBSs to take the pressure away from them.
The benefits to our providers have been having care workers that have gone through an introduction programme so that they know the role and understand it. So once they go and have an interview with a provider, they know they want to commit to that position. So the workers that have come through and secured positions through the Introduction to Care programme have remained in the sector. That further supports capacity in the sector and supports our providers by ensuring they've got staff there that they can tap into should they need.
Various grants were provided to support with recruitment and retention nationally, so that is to support hospital discharge, increase capacity, or just recruitment and retention itself. Next steps, we'd like Proud to Care North Lincolnshire to be a one-stop shop for everything that people want to know about career pathways, information, recruitment into the sector, workforce development, skills, training, everything all under one place.
The funded childcare commenced. It was initially to address recruitment and retention issues within the care sector. We've had feedback from parents accessing the scheme, how it's allowed them again to stay in the care sector, how it's increased their quality of life. It's helped them feel valued and supported. It's allowed them to take on more shifts across different days and help them financially as a family. At the present time, we're providing over 6,000 hours of childcare per month across over 40 Ofsted regulated childcare providers, and there's over 60 parents using it for over 85 children.
One of the things that's really important to us to try and invest in the North Lincolnshire economy, so to make sure that we were supporting small businesses within North Lincolnshire, so no media for our filming, really support our local childminders through the childcare scheme. Our recruitment provider is On Go as well, our training providers are all local. We really just wanted to invest in that North Lincolnshire economy, but then create more jobs as well, hopefully. So within North Lincolnshire, we really wanted to do something that would support the sector in the longer term, and it would last beyond the term of the grants that we had. We could then, as more grants became available, start to build on that as well.
One of the most exciting brand awareness campaigns we've done is launch a new video. We launched it in Scunthorpe Cinema, and that was to 28,000 cinema goers. And alongside that, we've launched a Sky Television advert across North Lincolnshire. In the past 5 weeks since both campaigns launched, we've seen a 400% increase in website visitors.
We've worked with the Proud to Care team for a number of years on a few different video campaigns. It was really exciting for us because it was about using local people in the campaign, and being a local-based video production company, we always try and champion the area.
We worked with various different teams, so our adult social care sector, our comms teams, our transport teams, children's services, leisure services, and all of them came together to really promote Proud to Care North Lincolnshire across the sector.
We spoke to a lot of care workers in care settings, but alongside that, we were also keen to capture footage of care workers in the community. So we got footage of a care worker helping a service user on an adapted bicycle at a local country park, for example. We followed Starlight Arts, who are a wonderful group who look after adults with additional needs, and care workers were helping them prepare for a special performance at the local theatre.
With Proud to Care, one of the things we want to do is raise the profile of that caring role, to really highlight the difference that being a care worker makes to people's lives on a day-to-day basis. You'll often hear a negative story, but you don't often hear the good stories and just that difference that that care worker role makes to people's lives.
There's so much to the care role, and we wanted to really do that justice in the film.
This was an emotive piece that really was to raise awareness of the Proud to Care brand and to inspire people to consider a career in care, kind of touching on how rewarding the career can be, how meaningful it is to those people who need a little bit of extra support.
As part of the video, we were really keen to showcase the huge variety of roles in the care sector.
There's so many jobs available, and really showcase how you could get into them and how that career could then lead into working for the NHS, working for the local authority.
There are some great opportunities available for people to work in care in the local area, and there's also some great benefits as well.
The initial need for the Wheels to Work scheme came about as providers were telling us that they were struggling to recruit drivers. The Wheels to Work scheme is currently on a monthly charge which is subsidised through grant funding. Also through the scheme, the applicants can also obtain the CBT testing free of charge as well. The scheme is also fully embedded with our Proud to Care recruitment hub, so that enables anybody that's interested in working in the industry the opportunities to get into care without having any unnecessary barriers.
Our Wheels to Work scheme has really helped, particularly where people don't drive, to encourage more recruitment into the sector.
And also with the rising fuel costs, because the bikes within it are all electric, it's helped to eliminate that problem, and also some of our drivers can access the scheme as well. So it's not just about non-drivers, it's about trying to find ways to make the role of the care worker more efficient and affordable for people to work in the industry.
The Proud to Care North Lincolnshire has achieved success and the outcomes we want to achieve at the beginning, and we're on the beginning of a journey, but we know we have increased recruitment within the care sector. We've increased number of hours and capacity that's delivered. We've got a reduced number of people waiting for care and support at home, and also we've reduced our hospital discharge pressures as well.